there, I almost didn't see you. Let's have a talk, shall we? About 6 months ago I was diagnosed with being an INFJ. It's been pretty rough since then. Okay, I'm just kidding, but yeah, I'm an INFJ, and yeah, it has been 6 months since I found out about it. I watched Feeble Minds like 3-hour video about INFJ things, and then it kind of hit a spot, so I looked more into it, and then I just found a rabbit hole, and then read a bunch of articles, watched a lot of videos, and then stumbled upon some YouTubers that I would like to shout out. First of all, Frank James. Then he was one of the first people I found. Then there's Tom Davison, who are really, I think that he is quite like me in many ways. And then there's David Badurina. Don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, he's also kind of like me. And I haven't found many people that are quite like me. Also, shout outs to Carl Jung. I think we would have had a lot in common, at least when I'm kind of looking at pictures of him. I can see that. Yeah, I can see him being somewhat similar to me, I feel. There's one thing that I want to talk about in this video. It would be really about this awareness thing that I have, that I don't see many people. Yeah, I don't see many people kind of having. Well, everyone has their own awareness about stuff, but I have this maybe this higher thing that I don't see in many other people. It's kind of like I am this puppet, and then there's the higher thing in control at all times. Even if I would be drunk or something, there's always this thing just in the background, all rational and stuff. Yeah, there's this kind of an INFJ stare thing as well, where I probably look at people way more than they look at me, or I pay a lot more attention to people that most people do. It hasn't been pointed out to me yet, but I think, yeah, I kind of have this thing where I'm kind of trying to analyze the person that's there, probably way more than a lot of people do. Yeah, also when I'm doing that, it's kind of, I get this intuitive insight into this person that I can't put very easily into words. I just get a reading on that person, and I kind of know how they tick. For the most part, I probably want this channel to be about helping others to maybe relate to my stuff, for them to feel less alone, or better, that there are people like me in this world and they are not alone. At least a lot of the YouTube videos I've watched about INFJs, they have helped me quite a bit. Not that I'm always feeling lonely or something, but occasionally. Also making this is kind of difficult since I'm also pretty private and I have to record this video when my roommate is away because I feel my voice is too loud and he can hear everything I have to say. Yeah, as you can see, here's my window and there's the curtain is always shut because look at this. There are windows on the opposite of me, so it wouldn't be right for anyone else to see into my little room. Also, yeah, I see myself as an introvert, but yeah, when talking about these topics that interest me, then I don't really get tired very fast. I do get tired of socializing at some point, but if I'm talking about some interesting stuff in my opinion, then I can go a lot longer. And if it's the right kind of person, but I still need to recharge. But yeah, as I said, I think I can be pretty socially brave, but it kind of needs to have the right situation, and usually people they find the words faster than I do. I kind of seem to process them a bit longer than a lot of people. So yeah, usually people in a bit bigger group, they kind of start talking just as I find the right words, and then it's irrelevant at that point. Yeah, I kind of used to think that I might be on the autism spectrum a bit, but I don't really know about that because I can really read people very well and read social cues and understand everything pretty easily. But I think I have some quirks that are kind of similar to that. Yeah, some of that might come from the sensitivity to stuff. I think on the highly sensitive person unofficial quiz, I almost got all of the marks that were there. Yeah, so that might influence that. Yeah, one thing I would like to change about the sensitivity is the sensitivities to sleep, because I need to be pretty strict that I go to bed before midnight and I get at least 8 hours of sleep. Otherwise I will feel a bit maybe depressed or something. I can control it, but I have this just this headache all day, and I can't act as naturally as I could otherwise. For example, now I'm actually pretty tired, but I can kind of cover that somewhat. Yeah, I hope this won't be too much of a mess when I'm putting all of the clips together, and you can get some sense of that. Yeah, I think that should be it for this introductory video, but I will appreciate all feedback that you have, and I would like to say hi to my future self watching this as well. This will probably be pretty embarrassing or something in a couple of years, but yeah. yeah, I will probably going more into depth about some subjects that I find interesting and would like to talk about, but please leave feedback in the comments if you want a specific topic you would like to be covered. Or yeah, I'm not an expert on anything, but I think I have some ideas about some things, and maybe I would like to make a conversation type video at some point as well, because that will invoke some thoughts that might not come up on my own.